Hey Triad Church Network, Brad Wright here. Listen, I'm standing outside of one of our communities of faith that's part of our network that's been growing for the last couple of years and is running out of space, and it's an exciting thing to see God working in this place in some new ways and really honestly in some old ways, just sharing the gospel with people, having a community of faith that meets together, that honors the Lord together, that worships Him, and has strong roots in theology and what the Word of God has to say. And that's what we want to see in all of our churches. I want to also say today that Happy New Year to you and your congregation. I know that this start of the year for us personally as well as corporately, it brings so many different emotions for different people. Some people are very excited about the new year. They've already made their plans. They've got a vision in place. They know exactly what it is that God's called them to do in the new year. And God is honoring so many of our churches, so many of our pastors, so many of our leadership teams as they are seeking to honor Him in this new year. And they're already excited about some of the changes that are coming in the new year. But I also know that the flip side of that is true. For some of our pastors, for some of our congregations, the new year is just frightening. Is this the year that some changes are going to happen that we have dreaded for a long time? Is this the year that maybe some physical things, some financial things, some other things that are in our lives are going to change in some ways we're not ready for and that we're not excited about? So I want you to know that here at Triad Church Network, we're here for you. We're praying for you. Your pastor, your leader is going to get a call from me in the next couple of months. Every person on our leadership team is praying for you. We want to see God do incredible things in the life of our churches. And so for you, if you're seeing this message today and you're going, hey Brad, I'm going into 2024 with a lot of fear, a lot of trepidation, maybe even just I've never done an assessment of my church. I don't even know really where we stand walking into the new year. Maybe you're looking at the new year and just going, hey, we're going to have to make some really, really difficult decisions, and I don't know how to make them. Well, I just want you to know, first and foremost, as I said a minute ago, we're praying for you, that God would give you wisdom. James 1:5 is so clear. If any of us lacks wisdom, we ask God, and He gives it to us in abundance. That's one of my prayers consistently for our churches, for our pastors, that God would give you His wisdom as you head into this new year. But beyond that, we've got some resources. We've got some tools that can help you assess your church, assess where you are maybe even individually. We've got some ways to help you be coached as you move forward in your walk with the Lord, in your walk in your ministry, as you journey towards what it is that God has for you in this coming year in 2024. I also want to make sure you know we've got some opportunities coming up for you to participate in some things that I think are just going to be incredible. One is in just a couple weeks. If you have an administrative professional who works in your church, whether full-time or part-time or even volunteer, we've started a new impact group for that group. And so we want you to reach out to Maria here in our church office and in the Triad Church Network office. And we want you to sign up, attend that event. Pastors, encourage your administrative assistant to come to that event. Get resourced, get encouraged, be blessed in some ways. Not to let the cat out of the bag, but we're going to spoil them in a couple ways. And so we're going to do some things to really help you as a church, you as a pastor, you as administrative professional and staff to fulfill the calling that God has on your life in this year. And then I want you to know in June we're going to have Deep Impact. We're going to have some college kids that are going to be here in our area doing ministry. And so if you've got a VBS planned, if you've got an outreach planned, if you've got something you want to do in your church that maybe you may not have enough volunteers to do, you may just not know how to do, or you're not sure what to do about it, I want you to know we're partnering with Mark Harrison over at Old Town Baptist, and we're going to make sure that every church has an opportunity to at least see some of those kids in action and participate in that event. And then Serve NC is coming in August, and so look for those dates as they come around. I just want you to know, as we get this year started, that we here at Triad Church Network, we're here for you. We're just a phone call, a text, an email, a visit away. We want to be a part of what you're doing in your congregation. We want to be a part of what God is doing to help you reach your community. We want to help you with leadership development and church health. We want to help you with missional engagement. And more than anything, we want to see God bless the churches in our network as we go into 2024 in unique ways, in special ways, and maybe for you, ways that He used to work or ways that you've seen Him work in the past, that you want to see Him work again. And so God bless you as we go into this new year. I love you and I appreciate you, and I look forward to being your partner in 2024.